I find it such a shame that so many people don't enjoy cooking. We are the only species that do cook. I believe that the gut is actually your first brain, not this one up here, because what you feed your gut will feed your brain, so make sure you're feeding it right. And cooking is absolutely an act of love. It's a love language. You can impress your friends, you can teach them a new recipe, you can express your love to your partner with a meal that you've made, and most importantly, it's definitely an act of self-love. So allow me to show you exactly how I do it, starting from tomorrow morning. Good night. I like to start every day this way with a cup of coffee. Sometimes I'll have it black, sometimes I'll have it with milk. Today I'm having it with milk. If I'm swim training, I'll be completely fasted and a glass of creatine water. And before I do anything else, I like to go hang out with little dude boys, Bill, Ben, Dexter in the lounge. Come join me. Boys! Good morning. This is Bill. He's cool. And this is Ben. He's basically Totoro. And of course, my boy Dex. Damn, boy! So today then you're going to be following me around exactly what I'm eating. Breakfast typically is going to be porridge, I'll show you that soon. Lunch, I feel like making some wraps today. Yeah, maybe I'll make some chickpea curry wraps. And dinner, you're going to be cooking along with me. I have no idea what we're going to make yet, but I've got a fridge stacked out, so let's see what happens come 6 o'clock. And of course, I snack. I mean, who doesn't? My favourite snack would be Marmite. Marmite and toast, absolutely. If you love Marmite, drop in the comments below. I need to know who you are, Marmite warriors. And I like to wrap up all of my eating before 6. I mean, sometimes it doesn't. Like work days, for example, it may spill over, but big whoop. I do that because I like to have a big open window to fast in between 6 and then usually 10 AM on the following day. Today I'm not, I've got milk in here, is what it is. We need to do this more often. Our bodies, our insides work so damn hard for us. I think they deserve a rest. I'll finish my coffee, I'll drink my water, I'll play with the boy. Beautiful. And I'll get on with my day and bring you with me. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention another important little soul to feed is the pigeons. Again, flaxseed today because I'm all out of mixed birdseed, but I'm sure they won't mind. Meal one for the day, breakfast, is pretty basic. It's porridge, but I like to add a little bit of flavour to it. So will add Huel, chocolate flavoured. I will add kiwi, that's your vitamin C for the day. Help you make these gains even better, supports your immune system functioning well. And I like to add chia seeds, some healthy fats, pumpkin seeds, get more protein in, blueberries, and I love adding cinnamon just for the taste value of it. So, meal one, here it is. Great, always happens. And I'll pretty much have this every day of the week. With the exception of the occasional day, I'll have granola. The fruits are usually kiwi or blueberry. I often like to use apple and cinnamon. But as far as it goes, my breakfast is pretty standard. Basic, that's the way I like it. I feel like I may as well bring you along with this as well. I'm about to go visit my chiropractor, Dane. I'll probably drop his details in the bio for this video as well if you ever fancy it and you're in the local area. But yeah, come join me, come listen to my pops.
How's the hip?
Feels alright.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't really.
Take a breath in. GT chest. Very good. And wonderful, really good. Sweet. Thank you very much.
Well, that was absolutely sensational. It's amazing how you feel after you've had an adjustment. Now, Dane always recommends that you go for a walk after each adjustment to work the muscles and their new posture, so this is what I'm doing. Some place, right? After that, I'll pop home, I'll have my Marmite and toast snack, and I'll get prepared for my workout today. It's going to be on the bike. I'm going to do it on a watt bike today. I mean, actually no, I might go to Dartmoor, I'm not too sure yet, but I feel like doing some sprint sessions, and it's just a little bit easier when you're on a stationary bike as opposed to being in traffic. But I'll make my mind up in a minute. This walk should clear my head, and I'll see you back home in the kitchen. I just had a great workout. I ended up doing it on the bike rather than going out. The weather's taken a turn for the worst, and I need to replenish my body. Something high in protein, something high in carbs, and quick to make as well. Most importantly, it's middle of the day, you don't want to be spending ages. So grab yourself a sharp knife, these ingredients.
So you can see there's a fair amount of ingredients there, but not a lot. And the only thing that needs to be cooked is my rice. Boil, 7 minutes, easy. Onion, garlic, salt, chickpeas, some curry powder, paprika, maple syrup, some kale, lemon, a cucumber, a chilli, a wrap, and this beautiful ingredient is tahini. Now, if you haven't heard of it, I suggest do a bit of research and find where you can put it in the meal. This one, for example, but this stuff is godsend. It's beautiful, I love it.
That took like a grand total of 5 minutes, so not long, we've all got 5 minutes. Now, the hardest part is coming up, the wrap. I'll do my best and get some photos for you guys, but yeah, I'm not very good at wrapping. Yeah, that was actually pretty good. The wraps don't look too bad, but I mean, presentation ain't that important at the end of the day. All that really matters, as long as they taste good. And they do. Last meal of the day for me now, and it's going to be a chili. I'm going to cook this chili using black beans, chickpeas. I'm going to bake some tofu in the oven. I'm also going to make a side dip called sickle pack, an ancient Mayan dip, using pumpkin seeds, some tomatoes, some spring onions, and garlic chili. I'm also going to be steaming up some kale and broccoli just to add a bit of variety to the dish. I've also got myself some hummus here. I'm just going to whack on at the end, build up those calories. I've trained a lot today, so I need to replenish myself. And I'm going to have a protein shake as well with this. It's going to be a big one. I'm going to add all of these ingredients and the method how to cook in the description box below, so keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, I'm going to shut up, get all of these vegetables prepared, and enjoy the rest of my video. So that sickle pack that I spoke of earlier is dead simple to make. You are going to need a food processor or just like a blender like I have. It's a matter of just chucking in whole tomatoes, get your spring onion chopped up like so, chucking them in, roughly chopped. Handful of pumpkin seeds. You can choose whether you want it more grainy or smooth, that's totally up to you. I like to add some fresh coriander. Bits of water, some salt, cumin, lid goes on, and let's blend that up.
And if you've done it right, it should look quite thick and grainy, like so. That is beautiful.
I forgot one very key ingredient. Make sure you add some garlic, so no stress. All I need to do is get some garlics peeled and add them in. In the meantime, whilst you're doing all that, if your pan is looking like this, your onions are sauteed, your mushrooms are getting soft, your broccoli steaming away, and in the oven on gas mark 9, your tofu's baking, now is a good time to add the beans to the mix. And to the mix, you want to be adding cinnamon, thyme, salt, and the secret weapon, grate some dark chocolate in. It will ignite this plate. Let's do this. So now that you've got your beans in, hopefully you've coated them all in your seasoning. I want you to let that simmer for 5 minutes, and you can add your remaining tomatoes in with a good old squeeze of puree. Season everything. Again, make sure you're seasoning at every stage when you're cooking, just really maximise the flavourings. And the secret weapon can come in. Get your grater out, grate it in. A small amount of stock, maybe 200ml, and you'll be looking pretty good in about 20 minutes of that simmering away. Come the end, I like to serve it with a sprinkle of chia seeds over the top, maybe some more spring onions raw, and by all of that, it should look something like this.